Hello guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to another live stream on the channel. Today we're live for Denmark versus England. It's a big game, two big teams as well, and hopefully this is a good game. Hopefully it's a good game. Welcome in everyone, hopefully you're all well. And Denmark versus England here in Frankfurt. The second game for both of these sides at Euro 2024. How's the game going to go? Fingers crossed it's a good one. Let me know your score predictions in the live chat as well. And hoping for a good game here. Denmark, of course, got a draw against Slovenia in the first game, while England, of course, beat Serbia in their opening game of the Euros this year. It's an unchanged lineup for England. I'm not too sure about Denmark. I think it's very similar. And the teams are lined up here in the tunnel now, ready for their game. And score prediction, what did I go for? I went for... I said 3-1 England in this one, hoping for a few goals in this one, but I have backed England to get the win. Of course, 3 lines on the shirt. Can they do it this year? The expectations on them, and Denmark are here to spoil the party. These two sides met, of course, at Wembley in the last Euros, Euro 20, and it was England that got the win, of course. Just about. Here we go then. The teams walk out here. In Frankfurt, England and Denmark enter the pitch. Here we go then. Let's see what happens. It's a big game. Most people are hyping us up to be the two best teams in the group. And I think that's a very fair assessment. Slovenia and Serbia aren't bad. They just play each other. But Denmark and England are definitely the two everyone's looking at. And thinking, okay, going into the tournament, they're the two for Group C. That look like they're going to be at the top of it. Be sure to share the stream around as well. Who have we got in the chat? Who's behind that account? Hull City Lover. We're gonna. I'm saying now we're gonna cut out all the Cardiff stuff, out all the Wales jokes. So can you use a different account, please? Otherwise, you have to time that account out, because until you can change the name, please don't use it, because obviously it's getting really annoying now. To put it honestly, it's getting really annoying. So please use a different account. If you're able to, because it will change the name. And welcome in, Paul. How you doing, mate? Welcome back again. Terrific support from yourself. Really do appreciate it. Prediction: England 2, Denmark 1 here in Frankfurt. Ooh, okay. And God Save the King is being sang round the Frankfurt Stadium. So they've got the likes of Saka in there, Trent in there, Walker. Mark Gehi keeps his place, and he looked very comfortable against Serbia in the opening game. He'll play alongside John Stones at the back, of course. And let's hope this is a good game. Kieran Trippier still at left back. Pickford keeps his place. Walker right back. Trent and Rice in midfield to hold into. Bellingham ahead of them. And then it's Foden, Saka. And up top, of course, Harry Kane. The Prince of Wales is here in attendance. And we're hearing it's a bigger police presence due to that. And now the national anthem of Denmark. The England fans here that have made the trip making a lot of noise already in this game. Before we even started, already booing the Denmark national anthem. Wow. And Denmark sing their national anthem, of course, in the white shorts, red socks, and red t-shirts under those white anthem jackets, like sort of Vestergaard are in that side, of course. Eriksson as well, who scored against Slovenia in the opening game. Schmeichel in goal between the sticks. Anderson, the centre-back pairing usually, with England defender Mark Gehi at Crystal Palace at club level. And Denmark sing their national anthem loud and proud. And Kasper Holmund, the manager of Denmark, he says before the game he really respects England. I was looking forward to a good game. And we're looking forward to the exact same here. Between England and Denmark, of course. So many years of hurt for England. Can they finally win something? It does look like an incredible squad. Southgate's been quoted on a few things, and media and the journalists in England making up a load of stories about it, saying that if Southgate apparently said if they don't bring it home this year, he'll take a step back and let someone else try. Which I think is very fair. Of course, he got them to the final of the Euros last time. He got them to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. But it's a very talented squad, and people in England are asking questions of why it hasn't come home for so long. As for Denmark, though, they're here to spoil the party. They're on 1 point at the moment. A win today takes them to 4, of course. Here we go then. Denmark in a 3-4-1-2 formation. Schmeichel, Vestergaard, Christiansen and Andersen. Christiansen, Højbjerg in midfield as well. Eriksson ahead with Wind, Højlund as well. The right hand side of midfield is Hulmand and Mail as well. So we've got Christiansen and Christiansen. Pronounced exactly the same, but different spellings of the names. One's centre back, one's at left wing back slash left mid for this one. Harry Kane and Kasper Schmeichel's swap pennants. Is that what they called? The things with the symbols on. I think it's pennants as well. Welcome in, Skrinson. How you doing? How you doing? And the referee is Portuguese. Well, the VAR are all Spanish for this one. 2-2's this prediction. Get your predictions in if you haven't already, people. 8 legends in here. Welcome all to the stream. And we are about ready to go here. The whole stadium, majority of it here in Frankfurt, is all white. And you've just got that section of red for the Denmark side. Rice and Trent in midfield, and it's a 4-3-2-1 for 4-2-3-1, sorry, for England. Captain Kane up top. Foden, Bellingham and Saka behind him. Back full of Trippier, Guéhi, Stones and Walker, and John Pickford, of course, in goal. On the bench, the quality does not need to be explained. The likes of Cole Palmer on there, Eberechi Eze, Jared Bowen, Ivan Toney, Ollie Watkins as well down there. And the team swap sides that they were originally going to play on. Of course, the standout player for Denmark up top is Wind. Seems to be really good. He's up top today with Højlund, the Man United striker, who's had a decent season, you could say. And I'm not too sure what's going on here. Both sets of teams line up in the centre circle, which usually means there's going to be a minute's silence or a minute of applause. Let me just turn the volume up for this one. Not too sure what they're remembering. I'll let you know now. But every player on both sides are arms in arms, and it's to remember. Moment of applause. Gerhard Eigner. It's a moment of appreciation to remember him, who sadly passed away. And now the teams are ready for kick-off. Here we go then. England versus Denmark. Both sides go into a huddle. And we are ready for kick-off here in Frankfurt. Gareth Southgate and Kasper Højlund in the dugouts. Here we go. I'll be looking in and also watching TV. Awesome Paul. So let me know your thoughts on the game as it's happening. England to kick us off then. Kicking from left to right in the first half. Attack in the end where all the England fans, well, most of them are allocated. They're all over the place. And we have kicked off here in Frankfurt. Here we go then. The ball's moving. Can England make it 6 points from a possible 6? With Denmark here to get their first win of Euro 24. They go long straight away. On the end of it is Højlund. Højlund goes backwards to find Hulmand. Wins. Hulmand's shot. Pickford collects easily. Højbjerg and Hulmand in midfield are going to be key for Denmark today. Turn the TV back down. Into midfield it goes to Declan Rice for England. If anyone's new to the channel, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Has everyone else forgotten your live? Yes. Rice out to the left hand side for Trippier. Wind intercepts it though. Ball in midfield for Bellingham. Trying to spray out to the right hand side for Saka, but one back here with Christiansen. Into Højlund and poorly given away. And here's Harry Kane, first involvement of the game here. Out to the right to find Bukayo Saka. Them two used to be rivals at club level. But of course now Harry Kane plays his football in Germany. Welcome in, David. How you doing, mate? How you doing? let us know that you're good, and your score prediction as well, mate. Be sure to get that in, and hopefully you're well. Looking forward to this game. Ball on the far side. Inside to Bellingham. Kieran Trippier comes into a more central role. Trying to get Foden on the ball as well, and switched over to the right hand side, and Kyle Walker now can lunge forward. Finds Bukayo Saka. Saka now on the ball with 7 on his back. Walker's on the outside. Walker found, and it's a tame effort into the box and cleared away. So throw in here for England on the near side. Good start for both sides in this one. Trent, who's playing in a midfield role in this game, goes wide to Saka. Saka with options in the centre, 3 runners, but opts to go backwards instead and keep hold of the ball. Now finds Walker just trying to move the Denmark defensive shape around, and Trent's almost lost eye of the ball there, and in the end has to go backwards to Pickford, and that's a bit of a wasted opportunity for England. We're up, high up the pitch, and in the end then it's a little mistake from Trent, which means Denmark are able to push back up the pitch. Welcome in, Jamie Lee. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good bud, tight game. England 2-0. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that'll be a good game. Good game if that happens. I've gone 3-1 England. I do think they'll win again. Hopefully a few more goals. I wouldn't be too surprised if we got another clean sheet though. Of course, 5 clean sheets at Euro 20, all the way to the final. Out of a possible 7, I think it is. And here we go then. Stones on the ball. Finds Declan Rice. Always scanning ahead of him. Forced backwards by Højbjerg. And Denmark are very organised off the ball here. Very organised. Rice is found at the halfway line. Out to the left back position where Kieran Trippier is found. Switch of play. That's lovely from England. And Kyle Walker misjudges the bounce of the ball. And straight over him and out of play. It was a lovely switch of play. Lovely idea from Trippier. But Walker wasn't on the same wavelength there. It's a very sunny day here in Wales where I'm doing the stream from, and it looks to be a lovely day as well in Frankfurt, Germany for this game, of course. Headed backward there to Anderson at the back here for Denmark. Striding forward on the right, trying to start an attack. Mail is on the touchline on the right. Win drop deep to receive. Ball into the centre. Højlund was the target, but not found for England. Ball goes backwards. And now with Christiansen. Vestergaard is the other centre-back for Denmark, and he's on the ball now. He's an absolute giant. Just won the championship with Leicester City. And teammate Hermansen is on the bench for Denmark as well, the goalkeeper. Ball out to the left-hand side. Christiansen got a bit of time to deliver. Will take his time in the approach. Lays it off to Eriksson. Eriksson now. Finds Holmund. Trying to get it through though, and Foden's there to collect. And England now just going to keep hold of the ball. It's nice important, says David. Great stuff, great stuff. A lot of fans saying Kane should be on the bench. Ooh, I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that. That's very interesting though. But who else are you going to play? Tony and Watkins. Yes, they've had good seasons, but I think you've got to go your captain. You can't be dropping a captain at any level. That'd be a big statement from Gareth Southgate. No one's ever happy in England, are they, with any team selection? If he was to drop Kane, half the country would be fuming. If he was to keep Kane, half the country is still fuming. Ball out to the left-hand side. Eriksson can't keep hold of the ball, and England win the throw-in, no. Gareth Southgate, of course, the second longest serving manager at Euro 24. Bit surprising with the amount of hate he gets from the England faithful. Of course, Didier Deschamps, the French manager, is the longest serving at the Euros at the moment, 12 years. And Gareth Southgate's almost been there that long. He's been appointed in 2017, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. So 7 years. 7 years at England. But it does seem like his time at England he won't be there for much longer if he can't deliver something this Euros. We'll have to wait and see. But on the right hand side, England with Walker. Although he's running. Poor attempt of a joke there. I do apologise. Rice. Who will score first? I think we'll see England score first. He didn't play well the other day though. No, he didn't. It was very quiet, wasn't it? He did get that header towards the end with what a save from Rakovic, the Serbian goalkeeper. But still, I see a point. See a point. Yeah, he had to drop deep a few times to receive the ball, didn't he? Christiansen goes backwards and finds Christiansen as well. A different one though. Different spelling in the names, but same pronunciation on them both. Ball in midfield with Højbjerg, former teammate of Harry Kane's, and he goes backwards to find Anderson. Anderson once again out to Christiansen here. Got Walker to beat. Goes inside Denmark, playing it very nice here. They've tried a ball out to the right hand side. Mail's waiting at the byline. Mail keeps it in. Trippier goes down and the referee gives the free kick the way of England. I don't think that was a free kick personally. I think Trippier is very lucky there. But what a switch of play towards Mail on the right hand side from Christiansen. Winger to winger. Great switch of play. And the Denmark faithful are fuming that has been given as a foul. And I'm asking questions here as well. Pickford to take the free kick then. Geehee and Stones are the short options, but I have a feeling it's going to go long. And Walker at the moment just sitting on the floor. Someone needs to tell him he's not on holiday at the moment. He's a bit jealous of Maddison, Henderson and Grealish all on holiday at the moment. But no, seriously, Walker's down at the moment. That'll be a big concern for England. A star player for them. And the physios are coming on here. It's his right ankle, it seems. Well, who else have they got at that position? They've got quite a bit of depth. Of course, Trent can go into that position. And we might be introduced to see Kobe Mainoo or Adam Wharton playing the centre midfield. Oh, it's his left ankle. That was about 5 minutes ago. He rolled his left ankle. And it just doesn't feel right since. So, will England continue a Walker? I think so. He seems to be switching boots here. He is. He's switching to another pair of boots, Kyle Walker. Still an orange pair. He wants to be seen. And I think he'll play on here. But England won't want to risk him, of course. He's a great player. Kyle Walker just won another trophy with Man City. Long ball from Pickford to the goal kick then. England down to 10 men for the time being. Ball in midfield of Højbjerg. Pierre-Emil Højbjerg goes backwards into midfield. And Denmark have it at the back now. Trying to control the possession and dictate the play. Henderson can play there. Yes, midfield. And Geehee, lovely ball across to Bellingham. Bellingham taking on a few players. Bellingham will go backwards. And keeping the ball, of course, England fans love to talk about Jude Bellingham. And Bellingham out again to Walker. Walker's back on the pitch. Back to 11 men apiece. We've played 10 minutes here. It's been an entertaining start here in Frankfurt. Still 0-0 it remains. Yet to have a 0-0 in the Euros this year. And of course, we almost had it in the last game. Thankfully, though, every time I seem to mention it now, we always seem to somehow get a goal. So I'll keep on mentioning it throughout the whole tournament. Jimmy Lee's watching from Portsmouth. Great to see. Hopefully, it's a nice day there in Portsmouth. Saka on the right, looking to cut inside on that left foot. Does so. Finds Jude Bellingham. Bellingham goes down. Wants a free kick. Nothing given, though. It's the Champions League winner. And Højbjerg does kick it out of play though. Do the smart thing. Bellingham's not too happy there. He's having a conversation with the referee here. What happened there to Jude? Goes down too easily. Goes down way too easily. Ball back with Denmark at the back. Out to the right hand side it goes. Anderson. Across to Christiansen. And Denmark very comfortable in possession. They're saying that the pitch is kind of up on TV. Oh right, oh right. Poor pitch conditions here. Poor pitch conditions. Germany. And offside there. Was a long ball over the top that time from Denmark, but Wind was called offside there. He seems to be very highly rated amongst the Danish fan base. Walker goes backwards to find Trent. Trent switches the play across to Trippier on the left wing back position, advancing forward. In towards Bellingham. Bellingham on the turn. In the penalty box. Bellingham has to guard it away. Trippier. Bellingham again. Foden inside. Edge of the box. Has to go backwards and across. And now switching it from left to right here. Lovely play from England. Walker in an advanced position. Finds Saka. Back to Walker. Now Trent getting involved. And England just seem reluctant to cross the ball into the box at the moment. As players arriving. It's reluctant to cross. Foden shot wide. Fired behind the goal and over the bar. First shot of the game for England. Foden's disappointed with himself there. He completely does Højbjerg, sends him shopping at Tesco. And Foden so close to firing into the back of the net. Just over the bar. He's opened his body up, put it in the far corner. And the England fans were dreaming for a second of 1-0. Great start here to the game. Really entertaining. Throw in then for Denmark on the far side. They're saying on the TV apparently that they think Foden's playing a bit more narrow than he was against Serbia, because of course a lot of the talk going into the game was, will Gareth Southgate stick with Foden on the wing? A lot of people suggest he should have been dropped. Southgate's gone bold and kept the exact same lineup, probably his strongest lineup if we're being honest for England. But he's stayed in the team today because he can, of course, drift into that midfield role in the 10, and it seems what he's doing so far in this game. So what Musiala and Wirtz do. Of course, Wirtz for Germany starts on the left, but you always find him drifting across that midfield three. Here's Christiansen. In midfield it finds Højbjerg. Højbjerg just running forward to find Højlund. And he's slowly going backwards. Vestergaard recycles the ball here. Denmark, I love the way they're playing at the moment. Slow at the back, but they can pick it up through the thirds, and they know when to find the spaces. England at the moment though, keeping their shape in a defensive format. Kane the furthest man forward, but the ball is with the central defender for Denmark. Christiansen goes diagonal to the left, and it hasn't worked out, and England win the throw-in front of Southgate. Benny G, how you doing, mate? Long time no see. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Come on, England. Welcome, mate. Welcome. And a throw-in here for England. Walker to take it. At the halfway line, here in Frankfurt. The second game for both these sides in Group C. Ball goes back to Pickford. He will take his time now to Mark Guéhi, first involvement of the game. Now John Stones. Quite a few Man City players in this England side. Stones, Walker, Foden, all won another trophy this season. Jim Lee says, come on lads, do let us know if you're watching at home what your thoughts are early doors in the game at the moment. I'm good, lad. Yourself? Yeah, really good, mate. Really good. Good game. Good day today for it as well, isn't it? Really sunny, nice and warm. Awesome stuff as well. It's a very nice day. You gotta love the Euros. Oh, England win the ball high up the pitch. Denmark playing around with it at the edge of their own box. Kane wins it. Kane, edge of the box. Shot blocked. And it's got away from Denmark. First mistake of the game though. First mistake of the game. Foden picks up the ball midway through the England half. Guéhi finds Rice on the turn. And now back with Geehee for England. And yeah, possession stats must be very even in this one. Very even. And they're slowing the game down a moment. 2-1 is my prediction. Ooh, interesting. We'd love to see that, of course. 3 goals. That'd be great. Hopefully a few more though. Won't mind an absolute thriller here. That'd be great though. 3 goals. I'll take that all day long. Ball goes backwards there from Trent. Finds Geehee, who sprays a lovely ball out to Walker now. England can go forward on the right. Saka makes the run inside. Into Bellingham. Looking for Walker. Walker on the overlap. Christensen hasn't seen him. Walker into the box for England. Mistake by Denmark. In the box, Kane. It's 1-0 England. A mistake from Denmark at the back. Kyle Walker did not give up the chase. And England have scored. 1-0 to the Three Lions. England 1-0. Harry Kane scores. Everyone was saying he should have been dropped apparently. Not your captain. You do not bench your captain, and that's why. So composed in the centre. Taps home from close range. And England score the first goal in this game. A defensive mistake from Denmark. And Harry Kane scores 17 minutes in. 18 minutes in actually. Well, that was not great there from the teammates of Denmark. Christensen was not told that Walker was a man on. Lack of communication. Ball into the centre. Ball drops kindly for Kane. Smashes into the bottom left-hand corner. Cool as you like. Captain Kane scores. Stabs it home past the Denmark captain, Kasper Schmeichel. And he's got no chance of saving that one from there. 1-0 England. He was not missing from there. Ball into him. Left foot strike into the corner. Cool as you like. Sending England fans mad all across the country and in Germany. You must have heard me, David. Everyone's loving it. Everyone's loving it. We don't need a draw, don't we? Well, it would have been a draw for you to go through if Serbia had lost. But they got a draw. So that means it's 1 point Serbia, 2 points Slovenia, 1 point Denmark actually. Oh, so Denmark are third at the moment. Slovenia must be second in the group. And then England on 6 points. So as it stands then, England are going through. Because 3 points I can only get to, 2 points for Slovenia, I can only get to 5. Denmark losing, they can only get to 4. So yeah, England's going through as it stands. Have I done the math on that right? Someone let me know. I think I have. England in the last 3 Euros haven't got maximum points in the group stage. They're on the way to doing that at the moment. They won against Serbia 1-0. They're winning here against Denmark 1-0. Who are on the attack? Christensen. Ball inside. One back by Holmund. Trying to keep the attack alive, but the ball falls lovely for Saka, who will huck that one away into the Danish half. And will be picked back up by Schmeichel midway through the Danish half here. And finally now England fans can start to relax a little bit for this game. Winning 1-0 thanks to their number 9, Captain Kane. Scored lots of goals for Bayern Munich this season, but the curse really does seem to be real for Harry Kane. At club level at least. And so far for England at international level. Far side, Denmark on the ball. Mail, few step overs. Højbjerg now. Finds Anderson. Here's Holmund. We'll lay it off here. We'll find Vestergaard. Out to the right it goes. Mail again. Looking to get a ball in the box. Wind's making an attacking run, but wasn't spotted there. Mail charging inside, but Declan Rice steps in twice. But the bounce isn't in England's favour there. Into the box it goes, away by Trippier. But Denmark will come again, and no, they won't. Offside. Yes, we'll be through if we win. Awesome. England will be the second side then to book their place in the knockout rounds after Germany yesterday. Thanks to Scotland drawing against Switzerland. Scotland had to win that one, remember, in order to take that one to the final game week. And yeah, saying they're at the pitch, it looks awful. The pitch looks awful here. Need to do a lot of work to this one. The Frankfurt Arena here. Here we go. Pickford goes long. Route 1. Commentator, I just heard them saying hopefully England will play with the brakes off here. And of course against Serbia, a lot of fans were complaining that as soon as they got the goal 13 minutes in, England started to, of course, drop off and just defend the 1-goal lead. Let's hope they don't do that here. Because they definitely are capable of getting a lot more out of this game. Of course, the opening game is always very difficult, especially for England. Before that game against Serbia, only one win in the opening matches at the Euros. I'm sure you've all heard that stat by now. Bellingham loses the ball inside his own half at the edge of the box. Wind tries to get in the box. Eriksson was wanting it. But throw in one for Denmark on the far side, edge of the box now. Fired in towards Mail. Finds Eriksson in a deeper position on the right. Wind, edge of the box, Eriksson now. This is better from Denmark. Into the box they go. Eriksson, shot blocked. Into the centre it goes, away by Rice. And Saka's trying to head it away. He's not tall enough. Christiansen drills the ball in, away by Saka again. England standing strong to defend the box. Just about though. Just about. We need another one. Then it game over. Yeah, I think so. Then you guys can start to relax. Really poor that from Denmark. They had a throw in. Pass back to the throw in taker Christiansen. And just too slow to react to that one to keep the ball in play. Halfway through the first half then. England 1. Denmark 0. Comes from a Denmark mistake at the back. Lack of communication between the team. And a lovely ball into the box. Falls kindly for Harry Kane to stab home. Reminds me of Bolton. We never make it easy. Gutted that Bolton won't be in the Championship next season, mind. Was looking forward to that. Was really looking forward to Bolton. But next season, I think 100% coming up. 100%. I'll have to do League One predictions as well. Anyway, back to the Euros. Ball on the far side. Mail. Inside to Eriksson. Sees Holman's with him. Goes backwards though. Into midfield. Over to the right hand side. That's a lovely play by Denmark. They are threatening England. Ball into the box. Wins with a header. And it's a team effort. And John Pickford easily there. Able to collect. I think in the starting 11 I got the captain wrong, I'm pretty sure. Because on FootMob it did say it was going to be, it did say it was going to be Eriksson. So let me quickly change that to Schmeichel, the actual captain of this one. And taken away from Eriksson. FootMob got that one incorrect, so I can't really trust FootMob now for the captain information. Hopefully you're all enjoying the stream. If you are, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Ball over the top for Bellingham, but he's just not able to get there in time. It's bounced over him and into the gloves of Kasper Schmeichel. Vestergaard now. A big presence from the corners, of course. He's 6'7", I think. I know he's an absolute giant. He's one of the tallest players at the Euros. That's a good video idea, actually. Tallest players at the Euros. That's going to have to come out tomorrow. The tallest players at the Euros. Ball out to the far side. Denmark go backwards to the ball now. Looking to get a ball in the box, and Højbjerg takes too long. Luckily, Joachim Andersen is behind them to retrieve the ball. Christiansen in the centre of the pitch. Oh, lovely play. Eriksson in the box. Shot. Guéhi gets his foot in the way. England can't play out though. They're trying to. And that's really brave from Trent. Out to Saka. England on the counter-attack. Saka holds up the play really well. And now England can start to calm themselves down. Into Saka. That's a foul all day long. And that's a yellow card as well. Yeah, it is. Vestergaard in the buck here. Yellow card for Denmark centre-back. And England there on a fast breakaway. Saka, clever play. Just take the touch away from the defender. Sees he's going to be diving in for the challenge and then just ride the challenge. Clever play there from Bukayo Saka. We expect England and Denmark to go through. Yes. Do you reckon in Group C there'll be a third place team go through? Or do you think it'll skip Group C? Of course, England, Slovenia for the final game. And it's Denmark versus Serbia, of course. So still a chance that something could happen. Here we go then. Free kick for England. Central area, played short. Now a ball going to the far post. Wagihi's chase keeps it alive and his touch just isn't there. And in the end goes into the side netting of Kasper Schmeichel's goal. So 27 minutes in here. Time's going really quickly. And that shows we're having a good game. Especially when you look at the timer and it's skipped 10 minutes and only feels like 2. Ball back in midfield. Denmark on the ball once again. Klimt says it's coming home. So far so good for England, of course. So far so good. Eriksson. Denmark looking to get a ball out to the left hand side. Well, this is why you don't take not pre-season friendlies, what are they called? International friendlies. That's serious because Iceland, of course, beat England 1-0. Hate to remind you all of it. Majority of you are English fans in the chat. But of course, that's why you don't take them too seriously, of course, before a major tournament. Because there was meltdown after they lost to Iceland, wasn't it? From majority of the fan base. Win keeps it in, though. Ooh. Highland, big chance there for Denmark. Was always like a half chance, though. Eriksson retrieved the ball. Bellingham thought he did enough. And Eriksson beats Pickford to it. Almost there. Highland was back to goal anyway. England on the ball at the back then. Here's Declan Rice. Finds Stones. Nice pass there from Trent to get the ball moving around. England just got to keep it moving. Keep it moving. Out to Saka. Foden was making a little run on the top of your screen, but nothing come from that run. You have to go through each group and pick the winners and who will be a big team out. Yeah, I think we're going to get Croatia. I can't see going through in Group B. I don't think they'll have a third place. And I think Group C so far, the England group, I don't know if there's going to be a third place team go through. Ball out to the right hand side for Walker. Walker battling for it, goes backwards. And all the way back to Pickford for England. If you're enjoying the stream, as always, be sure to drop a like on the stream. We're aiming for 20 and also aiming for 2k by Christmas Day. If you want to join us on our journey. Ball on the far side, Mail into Wind. Wind takes his time, goes backwards, cross into the box, all the way through. Pickford gets a punch on it. I don't think he realised how much time he had on the ball. Now Saka can break away on the far side. Saka. He's beaten everyone for pace here. Saka goes all the way. Dragged down by Anderson. But referee says that's no foul on Saka. Now Højbjerg charging through the centre of the England midfield. Goes across now to a teammate. And here's Holmund making an advancing run. Half an hour played here in Frankfurt. Denmark 0. England 1 thanks to that Harry Kane strike 11 minutes ago. England haven't won the first 2 Euro games ever. We could be witnessing history. A lot of records have been broken so far this Euros. We've had the fastest goal at the Euros. We've had the youngest player, Yamal. We've had the oldest player, Pepe, as well. And now England's breaking personal records. Slovenia were seconds away from breaking the record for themselves. Their first ever Euro win, but are not able to hang on against Serbia. Here's Wind, edge of the box. Trying to play it out and ball kept there from Denmark. Drops nicely. Wind trying to chip Pickford. Oh, it bounces horribly and over the bar. Well, I don't know if he intentionally tried to chip Pickford there or if it come off Guéhi. Yeah, the pitch is awful. Pitch is awful. It's getting scrunched up everywhere. Corner kick then to Denmark. First of the game for them. Eriksson goes across to deliver. Red shirts piling into the centre, ready for this delivery. Wind and Højlund in there, as well as the likes of Vestergaard, Anderson and Christiansen, all up from the back. 2 arms in the air from Eriksson. Delivers it into the box, and referee, as it was kicked, blows his whistle. And that's very frustrating because Eriksson did take the corner, and it was a very nice corner because it caught all of England off guard. Was pulled into towards the penalty spot. England are massive, and we're going to stop all that because it's doing my head in. So if you're going to keep on about England and Wales, we're just going to time out. Come on. I've said about Cardiff and Wales. Yes, the joke's a joke, but it's been going on since the start of the Euros, before the start of the Euros. So please stop, to be honest. Otherwise, we'll just end up timing people out. 13 minutes then until half time. We've got a half time quiz ready for you all. That should be good fun, so be sure to stay tuned for that one. And in the second half, and see if England can make history, winning their first 2 games of the Euros for the first time ever. And it's a free kick to England. Nothing come from that corner for Denmark. Referee to get in the way a little bit with getting them to retake it. Rice goes backwards to Guéhi. Trying to charge forward, Guéhi dispossessed though, and luckily it doesn't cost England anything, as it luckily deflects out for a throw-in. It's crazy that Mark Guéhi and Conor Gallagher, Guéhi's playing for England right now, Gallagher's on the bench, both played for Swansea 3 years ago. I was watching them play. Mad stuff. Of course it was the COVID season though. The turf is getting ripped up everywhere. Holman for a shot. Oh, what a goal! Denmark equalise, and it's a screamer. Holman with a goal. That is terrific. That's the England clean sheet gone, because Denmark have struck it level. What a finish. Hits the post on its way in. What a great goal for Denmark. Wow. Holman. That is a joke. Wow. 34 minutes in on this one. And Holman from midfield strikes home for Denmark. It was a loose pass there from Trippier, I think it was. Straight into Holman. Didn't find a teammate. Christiansen to Holman. Strike from distance. Hits the post. And finds his way to the back of the net. No chance for Pickford. An absolute thunderbolt into the bottom left hand corner. You don't save those. And we're level here in Frankfurt. 1-1. Well, Kasper Holman, the manager, celebrates Holman's goal. 1-1 here. What a game we have. What a game we have. His first international goal, Holman. Wow. An absolute limbs in that end of the stadium, where all the Denmark fans are allocated, behind the goal that Denmark just scored in. So people were saying last touch of the game, but no, next touch of the game. What a finish. We've had so many good goals at Euro 2024 so far, and that one is right up there with the best. Who's going to pick goal of the tournament contenders? I think we're going to have about 30 goal of the tournament contenders. They're all so good. Almost at the break then. 10 minutes away from half time. Nothing you can do to that one. No, nothing. Nothing at all. Pure quality and pure class. It hits its way on the way in as well. So satisfying as it hits the back of the net. But you're spot on there, David. Nothing really England can do. Just a bit messy in possession though. Gifting it back to Denmark. It was a poor decision, that pass. Here we go then. Now England lose possession at the halfway line. Wind's brought down. Advantage played for Denmark, and no. What's the referee done there? He indicated he played advantage, And then he says he's bringing it back for the free kick. Denmark still had the ball. Well, the referee there, I don't know why he's done that. Wind goes down, and I think it was Højbjerg who was away on the right hand side. I don't know why they've kept playing there. But anyway, Denmark still on the ball. Anderson across to Christiansen into midfield. Holmund on the turn. He's had a really good game so far, and that goal as well will help him. And we're back level here, 1-1 in this game. It's been a great watch so far, and long may it continue. Of course, later on we've got Spain versus Italy. Do let me know if you fancy tuning in for that one, because I've scheduled it, but I'm a bit 50-50 to see if we're going to get the views for it. So if you guys are going to be there, do let me know, and as long as we've got a few, I'll do the stream. Holman again, eyes up a shot, blocked, wide, Denmark corner. Denmark really are putting the pressure on England here. And England, although they went 1-0 up, they couldn't hold on to it. And Denmark here in the ascendancy. Vamos, welcome in. Here we go. Corner for Denmark. In by Eriksson to the back post. Header across the face of goal and over. 7 minutes away from the break here. 7 minutes away from the break. 1-1. And that header at the back post. Just over there. By the number 2. I don't even know who number 2 is at the moment. Number 2, that must be one of the centre backs, I presume. I'll have a look out for when it comes round on the bottom. Ball at the back. Here is Anderson. Anderson out to the right, finds Mail, and still not coming round. Of course, on the bench for Denmark, likes of Kasper Dolberg, Poulsen as well, Damsgaard, all very highly rated in Denmark. Down line to Walker, wins the header in midfield. No teammate to flick it on to though. We step up a gear, says David. You need to. Denmark on the right. Mail's released again. Into the box. It's an awful cross and it goes behind for a goal kick. Anderson's number 2. I know his position. The right sided centre back. I just didn't see his number at all so far. Hope you well, Vamos. Hope you well. What a goal. Looking at all the different angles of the goal. So nice. But the commentator's right. No one was... can't get my words out. No one was closing Holman down. There's a poor pass to begin with to give the possession to Denmark. And then secondly, no one closing them down. And Denmark trying to get forward here up towards Højlund. Højlund will try on the end of it. Rice just about swoops backwards to Pickford. Denmark looking like they'll win this now. They are looking strong, Denmark. Really are. I mean, they were good against Slovenia. Just Slovenia defended so well for so long. Oh, that's lovely. Foden to Kane. No Foden. Goes alone. Kane wanted it. I thought he was going to get it. But in the end, it goes through to the gloves of Kasper Schmeichel. Here's Denmark on the ball. Wind dropped deep to receive. Of course, there's 2 strikers up top for Denmark. Højlund really is staying almost on the shoulder, while Wind is the man to drop in and out. Fuck Brexit, welcome in, how you doing? Please what? Please Denmark win. I'm good, Vamos, I'm good. It's been a great day of watch-alongs. We're live later for Italy, Spain. If you guys want to join, do let me know if you'll be there, because I'm 50-50 on doing it. So if I know we'll have people in there, I'll do the stream. Ball on the right hand side for Walker. Charging forward. Of course, the creator of goal number 1. England on search of goal number 2 here. Foden's over to the right. Trippier's waited on the left for it, giving England that width on the touchline, but England just keeping it in the centre of the park at the moment. Here's Rice. Foden now. Bellingham. Sort of a diamond in midfield it's switched to at the moment for England. And now Bellingham will make a run on the left-hand side. He'll receive it. Trippier, the option to go back to. Bellingham finds him. Trippier. In towards Kane. Poor touch from Harry Kane. Maybe Christensen even got a touch on that one. But England retrieve the possession. Bellingham again on the left-hand side. Foden's gone into the 10 position. Foden now. Cross, and it's not finding a teammate. Out for a goal kick to Denmark. What a goal that was. It was amazing. It was a bit amazing. The better team in the last 10 minutes. But second half, yeah, exactly. 28 metres out, that Holman goal. What a strike. And that put a smile on every Danish fan's face. England fans couldn't believe it. Hands on faces. Hands in heads. Hands in heads? Heads in hands. I'm making up my own sayings here. Header 1 by England in midfield. Need to get it back on the floor where England do it the best. But they bring it down and it falls for Denmark. On the right hand side it goes. We're almost at the end of the first half, so let me know in the chat. Add on time bingo to the end of the first half. How much stoppage time will we get? I'll go 2 minutes to the end of the first half. Out to the far side it goes. Mail wants it. Mail gets it inside. Now Højbjerg. Back to Mail on the far side. Højlund wants it in the centre and it goes. Guéhi wins the header. Out to Højbjerg. Goes down. Referee says no foul. Kane tries to run it away. Goes down as well and Denmark retrieve possession. Interesting to see the stats at half time. Interesting to see the stats. Paul goes 3 minutes add on to the end of this first half. A minute and a half to go here in Frankfurt. Eriksson over the top. It goes to Højlund. What a ball. Højlund brings it down. Back to goal. Short save. Pickford collects that one with ease. Højbjerg, a great effort. But great positioning from Jordan Pickford there to make the save look really easy. Collects it well and able to give it a bounce as well. 1 minute until the 45th minute. Are we halftime quiz? Yes, halftime quiz. I've got it ready. 5 questions. 5 questions ready to go for you all. We'll also check on the Euro Fantasy as well. Rice driving the ball out, always brought down and almost dispossessed. Gets away with it though, as England try and get the ball forward to Jude Bellingham. Second to the ball. Denmark really are up for this one, aren't they? Really are up for revenge from their exit against England in the last Euros at Wembley. Why do you keep avoiding my chats? You've only said one. You've only said one, mate, that I've seen, which was please. So I don't know what you want me to do about that. 3 minutes add on, says David as well. Welcome in, Scrinson. How you doing? Good evening as well. Good half of football here in Frankfurt. Bellingham plays it across here to Kyle Walker. Now Saka's on the ball. Saka inside again. And how long can I have added on? How long? Any second. England just passing it around in midfield. Still not too sure how long we're added on. 1 minute. 1 minute added on to the end of the first half. Kane on the right hand side. Denmark go into a back 5 out of possession. Ball floated in. Blocked. Now Saka. Pass back to Kane in a very deep position. He should be in the box here. Waiting for a ball in. He's playing as a right back almost there. Here's Walker. Out to Trent. On that right hand side. Lovely ball into the box. It was all the way through to find Trippier. Something tells me that was planned. Goes backwards to Guéhi. Now Rice. Edge of the box here. Denmark and that red wall standing strong. Ball out to Saka. Saka. And this left foot goes inside to Foden. Foden over the bar. You just thought that was going to curl into the top corner. But not quite. And that is half time. What a brilliant half of football here at the Euros. 1-1. Harry Kane opened the scoring after a Denmark mistake. A lack of communication at the back. But Denmark weren't long before they got their goal, and it was a brilliant strike by Holmund, who hit it past Pickford, hit the post on its way through, and fired into the back of the net. A great finish as well. Half-time quiz time then. Great half of football there. Great half of football. And both sides have it all to do in the second half at the moment. Half-time quiz time. Let's go. So I'll read out, we've got 5 questions. I'll read out the questions twice, and I'll give you 60 seconds to put your answers in the chat. Once the 60-second alarm goes off, I'll let you know the answer, of course. Right, let's go. Let's go. For the halftime quiz, let's get the timer ready. First question then. Here we go. Question number 1. Which team have lost the most Euro matches? Which team have lost the most Euro matches? So this is going back since the start of the tournament, back in 1960. I put another chat, but I don't think it's going through. Not too sure then, Brexit. Not too sure. Be sure to try type it again. I haven't seen anything though, mate. I haven't seen anything. As always, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, people. And get your answers in for the halftime quiz questions. So, which team has lost the most Euro matches since 1960, when it started, of course? Thomas Frank, of course, the Brentford manager, also Danish, is on the panel at the BBC along with Michael Richards, Lineker and Ferdinand. Decent panel, that one. Final few seconds of this question. There we go, timer goes off. We haven't had any guesses yet though. David's gone for Scotland. Scotland. I don't think anyone else is joining David in the quiz. But question number 1. Oh, Paul's also gone for Scotland. The answer is, which team have lost the most Euro matches? Answer is actually Denmark. Denmark have lost the most Euro matches. I think it's something like 38 matches Denmark have lost. So there you go. There's a big stat for you all. After losing a key player in the first game, which team went on to the semi-finals of Euro 2020? Was it Denmark, Spain, Wales or England? So after losing a key player in the first game, which team went on to the semi-finals of Euro 2020? Denmark, England, Wales, Spain. Do let me know. And time starts now for this question. Going back to Euro 2020, this one as well. But yeah, they're talking about the front three of England. They're all playing very narrow and close together, and then it allows Walker and Trippier to give England the width. Glimpse says it's coming home. 1-1 at the moment, and let's see what England can do in the second half. 30 seconds left on this question. England. So they lost a key player in the opening game and made it to the semi-finals of Euro 2020. Final few seconds in this one. 3, 2, 1. There's a timer. And the answer actually is Denmark. Of course, England made the final. They did, of course, reach the semi-final, but they got further than that, which is maybe a bit misleading in the question. I do apologise for that one. But it was indeed Denmark. Of course, Eriksen had that awful injury in that first game, but they still managed to go all the way to the semi-finals where England beat them at Wembley, of course. So, good, decent question, that one. Caught a few people off guard, but wasn't meant for that. Question number 3. Where was Euro 1996 hosted? So, where was Euro 96 hosted? Looking for a country. Time starts now, and it's... I'm not trying to catch you up on the... not trying to catch you out on this one. It's only one country. It's not like it's two. One country. Which country staged Euro 96? Time to top up the water. Here we go. Score prediction is still alive for this one. I did say 3-1 England, but if they were going to drop any points in this group, you probably would have said the team you're looking for is Denmark. Uh, 25 seconds left of this question. And there was a good finish from Kane. After his, of course, haters against it in the first game. So Euro 96, where was it hosted? Where was it staged, in other words? And that's the timer. And don't think anyone's joining in on this question. Paul's gone for England. Correct, mate. It was indeed England. It was indeed England to stage Euro 96. Question 4. Question 4. What team has appeared at the most European Championships without winning the trophy? Which team has appeared at the most European Championships without winning the trophy? Time starts now again. Maybe David's a little bit behind on it, so I'll give a little bit extra so you and David are able to get your answers in, because so far you two are on every question. If anyone else wants to get involved, feel free to. But David went for Croatia for that one. Decent guess. It was nice to see a major tournament hosting Croatia. I don't think there ever has been, maybe. I'm not too sure. Maybe. I'm too young to remember. Fuck Brexit said 1-1. Oh, awesome, mate. Awesome. That'd be a great result. Great prediction as well. Great result for both sides, really. Because not losing, of course. You haven't stopped your timer. It's still going. Do you mean I haven't started my timer? I did it quickly. And there we go. There's time for that one. It is a bit annoying, isn't it? But I let you guys, by that sound, of course, it tells you that we're done on that one. David's gone for Ireland. So what team has appeared at the most European Championships without winning the trophy? David's gone for Ireland. I let Paul get his chat in, as well as everyone else. Anyone else who wants to join in with a quiz. And then we'll have one more question after this one. Paul's gone for Holland. It was indeed England. A lot of the answers are England. But yeah, England appeared at the most European Championships without winning the tournament. Funnily enough, will it be coming home this year? Of course, that's all we've been hearing. For Brexit and for Poland, good shout that one. Good shout. Poland, of course, reached the quarterfinals in 2016 of the Euros as well. Right, now question number 5. Final question of the halftime quiz. Who scored the equaliser in England's 2-1 victory over Wales at Euro 2016? So who scored the equaliser in England's 2-1 victory over Wales at Euro 2016? Time starts now on this question. Looking at the pitch, it's awful. It's chopped up everywhere, the pitch. Does not look good at all. Not a good surface here in Denmark, but a bit too late to resurface the whole pitch, innit? England's average positions before scoring and then after scoring, they're dropping deep. They're just defending the game. Every player, their average position since the goal, every player's inside their own half. Shows England are just trying to hold on to that 1 goal advantage, and it's not enough. Oh, that timer. Thought you meant the quiz timer. I do apologise. Great spot. Right, that one can go off there. David's gone for Kane. The game timer. Oh, I do apologise. Well spotted there, Paul. And the question then: who scored the equaliser in England's 2-1 victory over Wales at Euro 2016? Paul and David going for Kane. It was indeed Jamie Vardy. Having a party. Foot Brexit went for Oxlade-Chamberlain. Good shout, that one. That's a forgotten man, isn't he? It's not good. We need to play our game. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully you all enjoyed the halftime quiz then. Thank you everyone that did take part. It was great fun, as always. And hopefully that killed a few moments. And right, let's quickly have a look then at how we are doing in Fantasy football. Let me load up. There we go. Let's switch screen to the halftime screen. If it wants to switch, there we go. Technology is amazing these days. Right, let's go here. And so far, my team's looking like this. We're on 18 points. We've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players so far. Bellingham was on the bench, only 1 point. Hopefully that could be a mastermind decision to bench Bellingham. Kane, 5 points so far. Trent only 1 after, of course, losing that clean sheet. Hopefully he can get an assist in the second half or something like that. I really should have started Mittelschlitt yesterday over Guardiola, shouldn't I? I was in a rush to do it as well. But in the league at the moment, if you want to join, I'll put the code on screen now. Fantasy football. It's free to join. Free to join. Just be sure to make sure you subscribe to the channel, of course, because that helps me out massively. I'm at first in my college league national service. Only 4 people joined that. It's a bit disappointed. I'll get more people to join it. But here we go. If you want to join the league, my YouTube league, that is the code on screen. Just type that in on the app. Go to the fantasy tab. Scroll down to join league and then type that code in. And then you'll be entered in. I think you'll be entered in at the start of the next game week though, as well. But be sure to join. At the moment, the league's looking like this. I think I'm set. Well, did I say third? Third, I'll take that. This match streak. Wow, 33. Who's he got? Kane, Bellingham, Musiala captain. That's why. Wirtz, Guardiola, Mitchellet. If only I started him. Walker on 2 as well. And Livakovic, who's had quite a lot of play, whoever this is. He's only got 2 to play, Ronaldo and Griezmann. I've captained Ronaldo as well. So, very decent. Also, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. As always, there's the sub count at the moment. We've actually lost a few since starting the stream. We're up to 1882 at the start, so we've lost a few. I don't know what I've done wrong, but you know that's the way cookie crumbles sometimes. So well, if you're not enjoying the content, I do apologise. And if you have any feedback for me to improve it, do let me know. Also, what's the code? I'll put it in the chat, mate. I'll put it in the chat. Let me copy and paste it. It's not good. I've read that one. Awesome stuff. I'll put it in the chat, mate. Be sure to join. I'll copy and paste it now, mate. Fantasy. So at the moment, Group C stands like this. England on 4 points. Won't be through, of course. Serbia can still top the group, as incredible as it stands. Slovenia will be third. Denmark in second. Tricky group. Tricky. Right, where's the code? Let me get it on my phone and paste it into the chat. Copy code. Just copy and paste this code then. That's coming into the chat now. And you'll be entered into the league. Oh, you joined. Awesome, mate. Awesome. Great to have you in. Right, second half then. Shouldn't be long away from that one. And it should be a great half of football. That's what I'm expecting. So far in the live poll and the live chat, vote if you haven't already. What would the outcome be? We've got England 65%, a draw 18%, 18% also gone for a Denmark win in this one as well. Right, we are almost ready for the second half then. Hoping it is as entertaining as the first. David says we will score again. I think you will. Hoping it's through Trent assist then to Kane. That's my ideal goal. Just fantasy, to be honest. Here we go then. Teams are in the tunnel, ready to come back out for the second half. Just in conversation with Gareth Southgate. And half the team's arrived, half the team hasn't arrived. Geehy, Trent, Saka, Trippier and Kane are out. And that's about it though. 5-a-side for the second half, boys. That's a good thing to put in the chat. What would your England 5-a-sides be? So your England 5-a-side team, what would it be? Has to include players only at the Euros. Only players that are called up in the 26-man squad. But what would your 5-a-side be? There we go. That's a good question for everyone. Might have to start doing that. 5-a-side teams. Pick your 5-a-side. So do your 5-a-side team for Euro 2024, and then do your 5-a-side team for England since you've forever, all-time England, five-a-side team. There you go. That's 2 tricky questions for you all. Should get some interesting opinions here. Right, second half then. Don't think there's any subs. No need for it. No need for any subs for England. Just going to be like they were before the goal. Here we go. For points tally. Yeah, I think England do score again, to be honest. I think England do score again. Right, we are ready to go for the second half here in Frankfurt. And it's going to be Denmark from left to right in the second half. All in red, of course. And behind them will be their fans. England will have their fans in Germany behind them for the second half. Here we go then. Denmark. 2 kickers off here. And we're underway here in Frankfurt for the second half here of this Euro 2024 encounter between Denmark and England. And hoping it's going to be another great game. Hoping for that one, of course. We all are. And maybe even England to get the win. I'm not an England fan, but it's always good to see everyone else happy, of course, in the chat. We love to see. Ball at the back here for England. Passing it round. And Walker finds the ball backwards to John Stones. Twisting, turning, goes backwards again. Ball out to the far side. And throwing one for Denmark. So Wind and Højlund straight up the top for Denmark again. I don't think there's any changes at the break for either side. So as we were for the first half, for the second half. And England are going to be on the front foot a little bit more if they want to win this game. Just like what Denmark are. Denmark on the attack straight away. Mail into the box it goes. It's found Højlund. Shot by Wind. Højlund running in. Not going away though. And England scoop it up into the end. Pickford just about gets on the end of it. Appeals for a pass back in the strangest of ways, but of course that's not a pass back. And Trent gets it away. Denmark not happy with that foul given, but I think it was. Kane, Rice, Saka, Jones, Walker, Pickford. Ooh, that's a good five-side team. Pickford in goal. Jones, Saka, Rice, Kane. Ooh, that's nice. That's a good one. Be sure to do your England five-side team past and present in the live chat. David is very good indeed. That's a very nice one. Ball at the back here for Denmark. Over to the left to find Vestergaard. Vestergaard goes backwards again. To Christiansen. And great play there from Mark Gehe. Great play from Mark Gehe. That's what you can do. Moves Wind out the way. Steps up. Intercepts the ball. Now England are on the attack. Walker. Back to Harry Kane. Finds Bukayo Saka. Skipping inside. Kane once again. Goes back here to Walker. Now Walker goes backwards to Stones and Gehe. Gehe fires it across to Rice. Lovely play here. England's moving it from left to right really well. It is absolutely boiling. I might have to put the fan on in a second. It is getting that warm in here. Walker goes backwards to find Trent. Now Rice. Trent tries to get into midfield. Away by Rice, and poor decision there for England. Just giving the ball away for no need there. No need to give the ball away, and they've just hoofed it out to the side where there's no England player. Denmark go backwards to Schmeichel, and Denmark really settled into the game. Of course they had that mistake to concede the goal, but that's the positive. Apart from that, they haven't really had much pressure from England or had to deal with much. It's been a really good game from a Danish point of view. England need to step it up a little bit. They need to turn the gears. And here's Wind. Across the left-hand side here. Finding Christiansen. Back to Christiansen, the other one. Now Anderson. In midfield is Holmund. Charging forward over to the right for Mail. Runners ahead of him. Mail has to go backwards here. Good play here from Denmark in midfield. The red shirts coming forwards. At the back now it's Christiansen. Vestergaard's with him. Vestergaard's found. And just trying to get England to put the pressure on. Lovely ball over top to Højlund. Knocked down to Wind. And Wind can't control it well enough. And it's hooked up into the air. Foden. Can't keep hold of the ball though. Bellingham's battling for it. Saka's in there as well as Rice. And Trent moves the ball away. Gliding over the halfway line, Trent. Saka's with his right. Foden to the left. He plays it behind Foden. Still got the ball though, England. That was a lovely bit of play from Trent. Just a drive for the ball. Saka out to Walker. Finds Saka now. Saka looking to cut back inside. He's going to the byline now on the right foot to the back post for Foden. Foden brings it down. Away by Denmark, just about there. Gihi out to the left for Trippier. Lovely ball down to the left hand side for Bellingham. Bellingham now. Oh, great footwork. Keep hold of the ball for England. Rice either for shots. Drilled in and it's into the gloves of Kasper Schmeichel. All time, you go for Lineker, Gaza, Beckham, Terry, Campbell, Banks. Ooh. That is decent. Beckham in there. John Terry as well. Banks and Lineker as well. So have you seen what they've done on the Walker's crisps now? So instead of calling it salt and vinegar, they've gone salt and Lineker. And I'm not even joking. I was down the corner shop earlier and I was just having a look at some of the stock they had. And see, salt and Lineker on the shelf. Honestly, what? Come on. Salt and Lineker. What flavour crisps do you want? I'll get the Walker's salt and Lineker. Ball out to the right hand side. Here's John Stones. Walking paces. Not much moving ahead of him. Just to find Trent. We'll try and make something happen. Switch the point of attack to the left hand side. Gihi. Now to Trippier. Bellingham. Over the top it goes, looking for Saka. Saka can try and bring it down. Header across into the side netting. We're looking for the flag, but nothing was given. And he's gone out for a goal kick. Well, it initially looked like he was offside, but he was actually on. What a ball from Trent. That's what he can do. And Saka as well. Really good play. Yeah, that's really good there from Trent and Saka. Great link-up play. It's mad to see from where Mark Geehy's come from, because we got him, I think it was a 1920 season under Steve Cooper. I think we got him in the January window. And he was awful. The first, 3 games, awful. I think he made his debut for us against Stoke. And he was dreadful. Stoke away. And to see him play now for England is actually really, really impressive from where he's come from. He's developed so much as a player. But since then, though, towards the end of the season, he really improved on his performances. And then the second season, he was an absolute brick wall for us. Alongside Ryan Bennett and Ben Cabango for Swans. But yeah, it's amazing how he's one of our worst players since he come in that first season. And then one of our best. And here's another one that played for Swans. Conor Gallagher coming on here to replace, I think that's Trent. Trent's coming off here for Conor Gallagher. That's a bit of a surprise, really. Trent's been picking the passes up. And Gallagher's more of a defensive-minded player. Well, Shearer says he's bringing him on to get a bit more energy in midfield, but what are you going to go for? Energy or ability? Because I'd say Trent has a lot more ability than Conor Gallagher. That's about it, really, isn't it? And set pieces, you know, Trent's hasn't had any chances really to deliver any balls into the box. And if England get a free kick now, who's going to take that? You got likes of Foden, maybe, Kane. About it, really, isn't it? About it. Here's Bellingham through the centre of midfield. Options left and right. Goes to the left to find Foden. Ball just behind him, but he recovers. Now Foden to Bellingham. Across the face of goal and hoofed away there from Holmond. Out of play it goes, and England win the throw-in on the left-hand side. I wonder, does he get royalty on it and cheese flavour for love quavers? Yeah, quavers are nice. Quavers are nice. You must get royalty on it, yeah. You'd think so, wouldn't you? User Gihi plays it across to Walker. Walker's a Saka now. Gallagher was inside, but wasn't used there. England just trying to move Denmark around. Now Gallagher's on the ball. Inside to Walker. Saka. At the touchline on the far side. Got Christensen to beat. Inside to... Oh, Rice shot. Oh, it's the post. Second time around, what a block. Christensen with a great tackle. England strike the post. Goal kick given. What a great shot though from Declan Rice. Schmeichel, I think, had it covered. Maybe just about. Let's see from this angle. Yeah, I think if I was going on target, I think Schmeichel probably would have just about got a hand to that one. We would have been calling it a great save. But then the rebound, Saka was right getting onto it. But Christensen makes up for his mistake in the first half with an incredible challenge there. Get a foot on the ball. Wind's coming off for Damsgaard. And Bar's also coming on for Denmark. Wind's a man that's been hyped up a lot, but hasn't quite been able to make a big impact in this game. Of course, playing his football for... Who is it now? I'm pretty sure it's a German side, isn't it? Christensen also coming off for Bar on the left wing / left midfield position. See what he can bring to the side. Approaching the hour mark here. Denmark on the ball at the back. We're waiting for that first goal of the second half here in Frankfurt, where the pitch has been awful, but the football on it has been great and very entertaining. Such a play for Denmark. Really nice play. Bar has actually moved over to the right wing position instead, so maybe Males move over to the left. I'll keep you updated on what actually happens with the positions there. Thrown for England though, Kieran Trippier to take it. Had a season with long injuries throughout. Finds Kane. Back to Trippier. Bellingham with a late tackle. Advantage played to Denmark. Here's Højbjerg. Out to the right it goes now for Denmark. Players arriving ahead. Denmark go backwards to the halfway line. Great possession-based football here. Over the top it goes. Damsgaard into the centre. Højlund chests it down for... Oh, what a tackle. Gallagher's in there. Just about. Eriksson was ready to pull the trigger. But Gallagher puts a foot in at the right time. Bar for the throw-in then. For Denmark. In it goes towards Højlund. Away by Rice. Edge of the box. Hooked away by Saka. And of course England, as we were informed of earlier, never won the opening 2 games of their Euros. Will it change this year? What a pass from Kane across to Saka. Saka's at the edge of the box now, got 2 players of him. Does one of them, does the second shot, and it's well wide. Schmeichel's not worried. Waiting to see if he brings Palmer on. He didn't against Serbia, does he? Didn't bring him on against Serbia. What was his subs against Serbia like? Let's quickly check that out. What can we expect? So against Serbia, Gareth Southgate brought on... let's quickly check it. He brought on Gallagher, Bowen and Mainu. Gallagher in the 69th minute. So brought him on about 10 minutes earlier this game. Bowen in the 76th, and then Mainu in the 86th. So, who did he bring off in that one? He brought off Trent, yet again in this one for Gallagher. Brought Jude off for Mainu, I think it was, and Saka off for Bowen. Interesting. Will he replicate any of them changes today? I don't see Palmer come in. He's a good player. Good player, Palmer. Had a great season at Chelsea, earned his call up, and needs to get on the pitch, especially if they need a goal. Saka on the far side though. He's been better. I think Foden, I can see now why many England fans thought he would be dropped for this game. He has been quiet in the second half. England go back to the goalkeeper. I think maybe Palmer to come on. Maybe Mainu again or Wharton. I'm not too sure what Southgate's going to do, to be honest. Pretty difficult to guess him. Of course, we all thought the squad would be a lot different for the Euros as well. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the stream. Free kick here for Denmark. Eriksson to take it. 30 minutes to go in this one. The last half an hour of what's been a great game. Eriksson to take it. Right footed. And England hold their line just at the edge of the box. Just at the edge of the box. Eriksson, one arm in the air. Doesn't beat the first man. Sends Saka flying as he hits it. Give Kane some help. Need striker up there with him. Who would you go with then? Would you go Tony or would you go Watkins? I'd like to see Watkins come on, if I'm honest. He did more at club level this season. Tony, of course, was suspended. But he's a great penalty taker. And Conor Gallagher is in the referee's book here. Yellow carded. First yellow card of the game, I think. Potentially, no. Vestergaard was booked, wasn't he? Vestergaard was booked. And the stadium here in the Frankfurt Arena, it's still loud and both sides singing proud, of course. And their team's just been a great watch so far. Long may that continue in the last half an hour. And no doubt there's going to be plenty more changes and plenty more twists and turns before the end of this one. Second game of Group C. The final game of the second game week of Group C as well. And Group B is going to be wrapped up later on between Spain and Italy. For their second game, sorry, with one game left to go. I've scheduled a live stream for it, but I'm unsure if I'm going to do it. Let me know in the chat, would you join the stream? Would you join the stream if I was to go live later? See how many people we can get in. Let me know, and I'll let you know before the end of the stream then, in half an hour. Watkins had better season, yeah. He has. I mean, I don't remember Tony doing anything. Now, the first game against Forest, he scored when coming back for Brentford. But apart from that, he really didn't, did he? Eriksson plays inside. Advantage Denmark. Hulmund out to the right hand side. Bar now. Lovely ball across. Denmark into the box, and Trippier and Rice do well to retrieve the ball. Players are slipping on and off the ball here. The pitch is awful. Pitch is awful. Gallagher. Oh, given away. Short over the bar. Always rising from Eriksson's effort. Yes, bud. Stay with you. Awesome, David. Awesome. Glad you guys are enjoying the content. Really does mean a lot. Might need a bit of extra lighting in here, but you know what? I really don't want to put it in. It looks so dark on the camera, but it's really bright in here. I don't know what's going on. Might have to put it on because there we go. It's boiling in here. I can't. It's boiling. It is absolutely boiling in here. I cannot lie. If I open my windows though, all my neighbours are at the garden, so I can maybe hear me screaming and shouting about the games. It's a risky decision. Do I do that or not? Not too sure. Oh. Yes, if you were doing it, could do. I've got a quiz ready for it. Spain, Italy. I've got a quiz ready for it. I've scheduled it. And then I think tomorrow we're going to cut it down to two streams tomorrow. Ball in midfield there for England. Out to the right hand side it goes. I'll try cover the teams I haven't already covered. England on the right. Of course, so after every match there's a match reaction. Bellingham skipping inside. Goes down. Denmark go forward. Guéhi picks up the loose pass and Guéhi will step up. Try to release Saka. And if that ball went through, I think England would have been 2-1 up. Retrieved again by Walker. Now Saka on the far side. Saka drops the shoulder, cuts inside. Ball to the far post and Foden's not able to get on the end of it. And it goes out of play. 65 minutes played here in Frankfurt. Still 1-1. Bellingham there. Great bit of play from him. But he slips there on the turf again. Are England going to make a roll of the dice on the bench? Are they going to change things up here? Denmark have already rolled their dice. They've made their first changes here. Bowen and Eze apparently ready to come on. They do need that creativity in midfield. I don't think Foden's been that good today. First half he was decent. Nothing too special. But second half, I don't remember seeing him on the ball, to be honest. A few runs, but that's about it. Stones with a pull back pass to Guéhi and gifting Denmark a corner here. Poor from England there. Really pulled the back there from Stones. But even the pressure gets to some of the best of the players in the world, of course. And substitution for England. Substitution first for Denmark. Poulsen is coming on. For Højlund, potentially. Yes, Højlund coming off for Poulsen. Rasmus Højlund off, the Man United striker, for Poulsen. Corner kick though for Denmark to be taken by Christian Eriksen. I don't think there's an England throwing. Don't think there's an England substitution yet. Denmark have their run with 4 players at the penalty spots. England with 4 men to mark them. England, bit of defending to do now from the corner. Whipped in to the edge of the box. Now brought down. Edge of the box shot. Oh, save. Pickford has a thing of dropping it every time he catches it and then re-catching it. It's nervy. And I'm not even an England supporter. Ball goes backwards to Pickford. They're messing about with it at the back. Pickford out to Trippier. Foden. Rice gets it down. Poulsen making a run in the centre for Denmark. If there's any side going to win it, it looks like it will be Denmark at the moment. They're in the ascendancy. Ball out to the left hand side here for Denmark. Chipped across. Mail can't get on the end of it there. And now England for the throw-in. Will they make their substitutions? Not too sure. Not too sure. Not yet. It was a great effort there, but Pickford, it was twice he spilt it. Twice he spilt it. Not too convincing. Here we go then. England substitutions. Eze, Watkins and Bowen coming on. Triple change. Foden coming off. And you can see why. He gets a round of applause, of course. And who's going to go up top? Is it going to be Kane replaced? Or will he stay on? Foden off. Bowen on. Number 1 change. Watkins on for Harry Kane. Kane, Saka, Foden off. Watkins, Eze, Bowen on. Wow, okay. So, Bowen on the right, Eze on the left, Watkins up top. And the captain's armband gets passed on. Kane got his goal, of course. But a freshen up of the front three for England. They freshened up the midfield as well. Making a big change now. And Captain Kane goes off. And Ollie Watkins is on now. Had a great season with Aston Villa. Was in the Golden Boot race in the Premier League for quite some time. He knows the back of the net is. And if he gets a chance, he'll put it away. Here's Eze. Dragged down. He's making his Euro debut. Of course, he's played a few games for England now. But his first game at the Euros, so the major tournament. Another Crystal Palace player, along with Henderson in the squad. Geehy. He'll know Joachim Andersen, the opposition fullback now. And I think he knows that Eze is going to be a handful to play against. And there's also another Palace player, Wharton, who's also on the bench. A lot of Palace players in the England squad this year. 20 minutes to go then of this game. Denmark 1, England 1 so far. Been a great watch. England have been a little disappointing since their goal. They have sat back and defended the 1-0 and then got punished for that one. Walker wins the ball high up the pitch. Bowen's with him. Walker to Bowen. And why no Cole Palmer? Why does he want to play one up top? Don't understand. Put two up there. Yeah, exactly. But he's scared of changing the system, isn't he? Because then I guess you would have to lose the width unless you go to a 4-4-2. But then that's changing Rice or Bellingham because you just brought Gallagher on. But to be fair, Bellingham hasn't been... I personally don't think Bellingham's been great today. This chair needs some WD-40, I'll tell you that. Down the line it goes. Watkins wins a corner. He'll make those runs. And that's a run that Harry Kane didn't make in the game. Lovely pass from Bellingham. I've just been slated him and he proves me wrong. We love to see it. Great ball. Sees Watkins making a run. Schmeichel makes himself big. And concedes the corner. Corner England. The substitutions make an instant impact. But can they get that goal they need? England for the corner. Their first of the game. Front post. Headed on. Edge of the box. Trippier heads it down for Gallagher. Gallagher trying to put it back from where it comes from. Eze misses out on that one, but tries to retrieve the ball. Eriksen's charging away. Gallagher's with him. Eriksen on the turn. Paulson now in the centre. Drags it back for Eriksen. Eriksen goes for a shot. And it's blocked. Denmark. Still on the ball though. Eriksen. Switched the ball across to the right hand side. And again. All the way across now. Go backwards and into midfield. And Vestergaard goes out to the left hand side here for Mail. Inside to Eriksen. That's much better. Højbjerg from distance. Pickford parries it away. And Denmark are not afraid to have a pop from range, are they? And the yellow card is awarded to Melee. About time, yes. If you do, awesome will be. I think I will do. I've scheduled it. May as well make it 6 from 6 in game week 2 for the Watchalongs. Be sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. We are aiming for 20 likes, and we are currently on. Let me see. Refresh the page. How many likes are we on? Still no Cole Palmer though. I don't know why. Great set piece player. And can make things happen. We're 15 likes, so we're 5 away from our target. Be sure to smash the like button if you are enjoying, people. It really does help us. And 67% of people are going for a win for England. And Denmark 17%. Draw is 17% also. Corner kick for England. And a big roar from the England fans here in Germany. In Frankfurt, to be more specific. Could do with some of that WD-40 for my joints. Here we go then. Corner kick for England. From the far side. They haven't had one all game and then they get two in quick succession. Poor ball in again though and head away easy at the front post. Throw in for England. It'll be Walker to take it. Down to Bowen it goes. Bowen goes backwards to Walker and out of play. Poor that. And Walker wasn't given the ball back there. Gareth Southgate, has he made the right calls here? Has he made the right calls? Welcome Aaron, how you doing? I see Denmark scoring a late winner. Unfortunately, Southgate football is so unattractive. Very true, very true. Hopefully you're well, Aaron. Welcome to the stream, mate. And hopefully you're on a fantastic, what day is it? Hopefully you're on a fantastic Wednesday. Ball with Denmark. Dispossessed though, and not quick enough there from Trippier. 15 minutes to go here. 15 minutes to go here in Frankfurt. Down line it goes. Towards Poulsen. Over the top it goes, and no runners there from Denmark, but back to Pickford from Trippier. The English national anthem gets sung around Frankfurt Arena. Pickford goes over to the right hand side looking for Bowen. Bowen does really well. Bowen now charging forward. And the referee said there was a foul on Vestergaard. I don't think that was a foul personally. And I'm a complete neutral in this game. See. How is that a foul? No chance that's a foul. No chance. 14 minutes to go in this one. Will we see a winner? Aaron reckons there'll be a late Denmark winner. We're playing a bit better since subs come on. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Eze brings a lot of energy, doesn't he? And Gallagher, I see what Shearer is saying now. Long shot from Denmark and Pickford is able to get down quickly and get it away. He's sharing at Walker to get forward. Walker trying to do his best. Nice one to Gallagher. And giving the ball away. They're trying to rush in England. And Denmark win the ball back in midfield. Out to the right hand side it goes. Christiansen in the centre. Ball inside the Højbjerg. Walking football here for Denmark. They can, dictate the whole flow of the game. The tempo as well. They're so good at doing it. Ball floated down the line. Geehy is trying to defend against Poulsen. Geehy gets pulled inside out and in the end wins that. Free kick given against them though. Poulsen wins the free kick. Geehy isn't too happy. See what happens here. Apparently he's shirt pulling. No. No free kick. No free kick. I agree with the referee then. I thought he was given it. No free kick. And away from Pickford there then. Well, the commentators made it sound like they gave the free kick. But no. Ball goes back to Schmeichel there. 12.5 minutes left of the game. Before we find out how much we're going to have added on time. Out from the back football here from Denmark. Out to the right hand side. Barr finds Eriksson almost, and Pickford's quick off his line to receive that one, and now Rice can charge forward over the halfway line. And turns and goes backwards instead. No foul. I didn't think it was a foul at all. That's why I was wondering if he actually gave the free kick or not. Commentators made it sound like they did. Gallagher. Cross to Geehy. Eze on the half turn. Trying to feed the ball through to Watkins. Watkins will get to it, Just about, no. Just like a little bit too long to react to that one. And yeah, too much on the pass as well. What a goal from Holmond. I thought that's what they were showing. No. Pickford getting that low save. Oh, it's going in the corner, mind. That was going in. A high big shot. About 10 minutes to go. Will there be any more changes in this one then for either side to win the game? England have never, well, in the last 3 Euros, England have not won the group with maximum points. They've not ended the group with maximum points. And it looks like this year, it'll be much of the same in this Euros as well. Throwing for England on the left-hand side. Trippier to take it. And they've never won their opening 2 games of the Euros either. It doesn't look like they will be doing that today. There's still time though for a winner. And you do sense it won't end the draw. It seems like it might be a fair result. Denmark probably the team you're looking at and thinking they probably look like they're going to score the winner if there was to be one. But Watkins has added something different going forward for England and done well so far. Here's Walker. Inside his own half. Goes out to the far side to find Bowen. Bowen goes backwards to Walker. Plays it across. Stones. Now to Keehee. Tries to get a long ball over the top. Doesn't quite work out there for England. Denmark win the second ball in midfield. Hulmund. Goes backwards to Christiansen. And ball on the right hand side now. Aaron says England playing attractive 6-3-1 formation. I thought you were going to say a scoreline there. Choking on my own words. Yeah, 6-3-1 formation. Love to see it, don't you? You love to see it. David says the Benji Southgate wants to win it. Why is my voice going? Don't know why. Anyway, Rice goes out to the right. Finds Stones. Stones goes long. Looking for Watkins and almost found Eze. But pull pass there from Holman. Gifts it to Bellingham. Bowen there. Good idea, but the pass didn't pull off. And guarded out for an England throwing on the far side. And I think there's going to be a substitution yet. Yes, substitution, the final ones for Denmark. With 9 minutes left to go. They're rolling the dice one more time. Norgard's coming on. And who's that? Number 11. Eriksson coming off. Christian Eriksson. And who else is that? I think it's Hulmund. Hulmund and Eriksson coming off. So Denmark freshening up the midfield with Norgard and someone else. But they look like they really want to win it. England don't really seem like they want to win it. Of course they will mentally, but with the actions they're showing. The substitutions from the dugout. So Hulmund and Eriksson off. Olsen and Norgard on. Olsen and Norgard on. Throw in here for England. On the far side. They go backwards from it. Rice. Finds Geehee. Into Rice. No Stones again. Is there one more twist in this game? Rice dispossessed. And now Denmark can come on the counter. Take Bowen off, but Palmer on, says David. I'd take Bellingham off if I'm honest. Oh, pull from Geehee. Dispossessed. Denmark in the centre. Bar. What a recovery from Mark Geehee. What a recovery. He made the mistake. He was dispossessed. An incredible reaction from him. Great recovery from Mark Geehee. What a tackle. Saw a chance. Stuck a boot in. Great recovery. And that's why he's starting for England. Corner kick for Denmark. Olsen to take it. Left footed in swing up. And it goes. Oh. Big missed chance, that one. That was a big opportunity. Poulsen in the centre. Had the goal staring at him. But fired over. It was actually Christiansen. England with 6 minutes left for them to get a win. Denmark want a win though, and they've got 6 minutes left also. Gallagher back defending. Edge of the box, short. Oh, wide. And Pickford's asking questions to his defenders. He's not happy at all. Southgate points to his head. Are England crumbling in front of our eyes? It looks as though they are. That's not good enough from England. Not good at all. Denmark, though, very impressive. Relentless in their press. And showed great character coming from 1 goal down in this game to come back level. And they're looking to win it as well. Pickford from the goal kick. Goes long out to the left-hand side. Flicked on by Bellingham. Towards Eze. Away by Denmark. 5 minutes to go here in this one. Gehi. Across to Walker. Can England get the win here? Right, we've got 5 minutes left in the 90. Let me know in the chat how long we're going to get for added on time. Added on time bingo, let me know. I'll go 5 minutes. I'll have 10 minutes then left to play. So I have 5 minutes and 90 and 5 minutes left of added on time, I reckon. Let me know in the chat. Added on time bingo. Ball on the far side for Denmark. Melee. Charging forward. Paul's agreeing with me. 5 minutes added on. Ball out to the right. Asking a lot of bar to get there. He almost has though. Trippier just about sees it out though. David's gone for 4 minutes added on time. Trippier for the throw in then. And of course the Prince of Wales in attendance for this game. Watching on. Down the line it goes on Trippier. Header won by Denmark into midfield. Away now by Eze. Oh, passing it backwards and the Denmark press is high. Gallagher goes down. No free kick given. No, it is. Yellow card instantly. England free kick then. Norgard in the referee's box. Stones. Plays it out to the far side for Bowen. Bowen goes inside. Goes down under the tackle. He's trying to run through all of them. And now here's Poulsen. Goes backwards. And Denmark are on the attack here. Looking to try and win this game here in Frankfurt. 1-1 between Denmark and England. Second game of Group C. They both already have points on the board. They would take both of their tallies to 4 and 2. And Denmark in the last game, they probably have to win it. Put the Prince of Wales on. Get him on the pitch. Put him up front. We'd score the winner. Free hit for England at the halfway line. Kasper Holmund, the Denmark manager, still yelling instructions onto his players. Free kick for England now then. And I think it's going to be Pickford to take it, is it? Potentially. Aaron says, Southgate is no Venables or Robson. So boring. Unadventurous, predictable, no flair. In 1990, our number 19 was Gaza. Today's 19, we're getting a pub team. wasn't getting a pub team, sorry, I couldn't see that one. Who is England's 19 this year, this Euros? Number 19, I'm waiting for it to go across. Isn't 19 Watkins? Maybe. But I get your point though, I get your point, Aaron. A minute and a half to go then. A minute and a half to go, the 90, before we find out how long we're going to have added on. Disappointing from England, has to be said. Very disappointing. They got the goal and then they just sat back just like they did against Serbia. And if Serbia are a bit more clinical, They definitely could have got something against England in that first game as well. Ball at the back here for England. Stones out to the left hand side. Eze pops it back inside for Rice. Now here's Geehee. Pickford now. We'll try and get it away. Gallagher into the corner. They're just inviting the pressure on and they're going to try and play through them. They can't play through them. Throwing one on the far side for England. Inside their own half though. And we're 30 seconds away from finding out how much added on time there will be. There's Ben Foster. Ben Foster's watching on in the crowd. Here in Germany. Free kick then to England. Eze goes down. How much longer will we have? They're about to announce it. 3 minutes? Only 3 minutes? Well, that seems very confusing with how they've worked it out for the other games. Only 3 minutes for added on time here. Don't think anyone got that one then. Very close. 90s Watkins. Geehee then for the free kick. Pickford wants to take it. No, Geehee takes it instead. Well, what a waste of Pickford coming forward then. 3 minutes added on then. What can Denmark do? Or can England get the 3 points in dramatic fashion? A goal now would be very dramatic. England throw in. England free kick. Throw in. You can now have throw ins from the halfway line, people. I've invented a new rule. Every time it goes over the halfway line, it's a throw in to the other team. Can you imagine that? You would never be able to get the ball in the other half of the pitch then. I've invented a new game. It's very attacking mind. It's very much attack versus defence. That's actually a really good training drill, to be honest. Use half of the pitch. See, get me a job. Get me the Swansea job after Luke Williams, of course. I've got it all planned out. Long ball forward from Pickford. Out to the right hand side it goes. Gallagher puts a foot in. Loses the ball the second time to Melee. Italy, Spain. Now there's a game. It is indeed. We'll go live for that one afterwards. A massive game, isn't it? Spain, who are of course 3 times winners and really well against Croatia, and Italy, of course, the holders. That should be an incredible game. An incredible game. A lot of change of Italy though, so I expect Spain to win, to be honest. But nevertheless, a great game tonight. Really exciting. Here we go then. Final 30 seconds of this match in Frankfurt. And as soon as the stream ends, I'll film my match reaction to this one. And set up the stream for the later game, which I cannot wait for. Long ball forward from Pickford. Brought down now. England on the left hand side with Eze. Trying to come forward. Eze into the box. Plays it across. And arriving late was Bowen. Final 10 seconds then. Stones comes forward. Out to the right it goes. Walker. Cuts backwards back to Stones. Inside to Gallagher. Here's Rice. And that's it. England will not be going through to... Well, England could still go through. But won't be with maximum points in this group. They've dropped points to Denmark. And going into the tournament, I think everyone thought this game would end a draw as well. A great display from Denmark as well. Who probably would be frustrated they didn't win it, if we're honest. England, once again, get the goal and just sit back and defend. And they've paid a price for it today. They should have paid a price for it against Serbia. But now they've been punished against Denmark. And what a great game that was, especially in the first half. Second half started to die down a little bit. But, of course, mistake from Denmark for the first goal. And apart from that one, England didn't really look that threatening going forward. If it wasn't from that mistake, then England would have lost this one. A cracking strike from Holman, 34 minutes in. But this game ends level, 1-1 in the end. And a good game. A good game overall. But England, the expectations were set a lot higher than that one. And a bit disappointing in the end. But of course, 1-1. No side loses. England up to 4 points, top of the group. Second would be Denmark on 2 points. Third, Slovenia, 2 points. Bottom, Serbia, 1 point as well. So, England still top of the group. And they've got Slovenia on the final game. And that's a big game for Slovenia as well. That won't be easy. Because Slovenia want to try and progress to round of 16 as well. While, of course, Denmark have to play against Serbia. I can't see Serbia getting anything out of that one. Denmark were really good today. Really good. Abysmal display, says Aaron. 11 draw. We only need a draw in the last game, but looks like we're going through. Yeah, absolutely. I do think England will go through, but there's a real possibility here. You may not go through in first place, and all the Denmark players go into a circle with all the managers. I'm used to seeing this with Swans versus Cardiff after the derbies. All the players, all the staff go into a huddle on the pitch and motivate the team. Great display. Probably should have won that one. They were the better side. Right then. Thank you very much. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for another great stream. No worries, mate. Thank you. Good communication. Normal. Well done. Cheers, mate. Really appreciate it. As well as everyone that's joined today. Aaron, David, Paul as well. As well as everyone else that's tuned in today. Thank you all so much for all the support. And we'll be live in under an hour for the final game of the day. Spain versus Italy. It doesn't really get much bigger than that, does it? A cracking game in Group B. I'll see you there for it. I'll get my match reaction out to you in the next 10 minutes on the channel. So